It's been a while, I know. Believe it or not, I've filmed this video twice. Once back in July and again in August. I scrapped the one in July because honestly it felt like a big downer. And by the time I got around to editing the one I did in August, fairly recently, I rambled on for so long I just trashed it and decided to retake. So here we are. So in the interest of keeping things very brief and in allowing me to both film and edit this video within a couple of days, I'll cut to the chase. So I've always wanted this channel to be somewhat professional. Pick a topic, speak about it, get the hell out of there. And not really reveal too much about me or myself in the process. But that gets a little difficult when trying to explain my absence to you. The first half of this year was really tough. And that came off a really crappy 2020, which I'm sure most of you can empathize with. I hit a hump, guys. I hit it real good. I just lost all motivation for everything I was trying and attempting to accomplish. And that's a really crappy place to be, because you get caught in a spiral of having no motivation and then getting a little scrap of inspiration thinking, oh, I'll do that. And then you do it, it's not really working out like you wanted it to, so it demotivates you even further. Nothing felt good enough. Even stuff I would ordinarily maybe have been proud of or happy to put out there in whatever format that was in, it felt flat to me. I just felt like I was in Groundhog Day. The walls were closing in after endless lockdowns, lack of motivation, some personal issues going on as well, and my life just felt like a grey smoothie of doom that nobody wants to drink. And that's why the first attempt at doing this video back in July felt like such a downer when I came to editing it, because I was still trying or being in the process of gaining some control over my life, and it showed. So something had to give. I had to figure out what the hell was going on, what was going wrong, and get out of my funk. I had too many balls in the air, and the one thing I should have been spending most of my time on, which was my freelance career, was not getting the time, energy, or effort it deserved. What? My cat wants to come in. So, as you guys know, my last 3 YouTube videos were tutorials. I thought, right, I'm going to ignore YouTube for a while. I'm going to film 3 videos in a day, edit them, and then stagger their release over about 6 weeks. And I thought that will give me 6 weeks to forget print on demand, forget YouTube, and focus all my energy and time on my freelance career. Finding clients, keeping clients, getting some cool work. And something happened in those 6 weeks. I gained a renewed focus. I had a purpose. I could throw all my energy into one thing without feeling displaced and all over the place. And some of my mojo was slowly starting to return. And it felt really, really good. But those 6 weeks went really quickly, and when they came to an end, I still had no interest in coming back to YouTube because I didn't feel I had anything to say. I didn't want to speak about print on demand. I felt burned out with the rest of the content I was creating, and I was actually getting some traction in finding clients and getting work. So I then made the decision to forget my channel existed. I had to cut myself completely off from it, and it paid off. Guys, I've got a great set of clients, a small set of clients that continually come back, which is the dream. I know a lot of freelancers work with loads of different clients. They do one project for them and they never speak to them again. I'm the exact opposite. I like to maintain and build real relationships, a real trusting relationship between me and my client. I can rely on them, they can rely on me. And that's what's happened, and that's what these last few months have been about. It's been about refocusing my priorities and working towards what I should have been working towards last year and this year. It's just taken me a while to realize that some things have had to give in order for me to give my freelance career the focus and attention it deserves. Now, I'm not saying that the last few months have been perfect and easy. There have been ups and downs. I've been so busy that I haven't really had time to do anything else, even if I wanted to. But that's just part of the territory, and I'm so happy to be in the position that I'm in. And now I feel like I have to make up for lost time, all that time I spent in my funk, not really, yes, I did stuff, but not really feeling like I was doing stuff, feeling very contained. I feel like I need to go out there and make up for that time that I felt that I lost. But the good thing is I finally feel like I crawled out of that hole that I made for myself pretty much from last year into this year. And I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. So that begs the question, where does that leave YouTube and my channel? So first things first, as I've already mentioned, my love affair with print on demand is well and truly over. And it feels so good not to have that monkey on my back thinking, I need to do some research. What can I design this month? Let me try do this. Let me try do that. I wasn't enjoying it anymore. It just felt like a chore. And as a result, making content around print on demand felt like a bigger chore because my cat wants to leave now. I just got bored with the whole thing. I mean, compared to the excitement I had when I first discovered print on demand to where I was in the beginning of the year, it was just yin and yang, and it needed to go. I'm not closing my print on demand stores down. They're still making me money. They're truly running like a passive income business now because I haven't touched my stores. I haven't uploaded anything new. I haven't changed anything up. And I'm still getting the same amount of money as I was when I was active on my stores. So, hey, I'm just leaving them to take over. But I'm not going to be making any more print on demand content. You know, if you're not in the game, you can't really preach the game. So, and the thought of trying to figure out what to talk about next, I don't want to do it, guys. And I apologize because the majority of you subscribed to me for that type of content. I should have stopped doing print on demand content as soon as I wasn't feeling it anymore. But I didn't want to let you guys down. I thought, you know, I feel like I have something to say and I can say it or present the information in a way that's easy to digest. But again, I could only do that for so many videos, and then I was like, I don't want to make this kind of stuff anymore. I'm done. I'm done. You know, I love making tutorials. I'd love to make more tutorials. Keep making that type of content. But talk more about freelancing, freelance life, what you can expect, the kind of work and the project work I'm doing now, how I go from A to B, just more stuff related to what I'm actually doing day to day in my working life. And shock horror, I know, I'm kind of considering making more kind of vloggy type content. But, you know, if you guys know anything about me, I am very much an introvert. And I can feel quite contained, and that means I really have to make a concerted effort to get myself out there. If I don't have an excuse to go out and do something, I can get more and more contained, and that's not good. I'm not fully an introvert. I do need people and adventure in my life, and that's something that I've kind of not done for a while, and now that I've done a little bit of it, I just want to do more. I've recently returned from an awesome 4-day hiking and wild camping adventure in the Scottish Highlands, and guys, it was an amazing trip. And as soon as I came back, I just wanted to go back out. It was something that I was kind of, why haven't I been doing this the whole time? And in the future, I'd love to take you guys on more of those kinds of adventures, although maybe it's not going to fit into this channel at all. Maybe I'll need a second channel to do kind of camping and outdoor adventure stuff. But I just feel like I've had a renewed sense of, you know, this is stuff that I always loved doing when I was younger and I haven't indulged in so long, and then you kind of think, why have I waited this long to do awesome things like this? So anyway, before I get too carried away, because I could honestly spend an hour talking about that trip, I won't, apologies. I just hope you guys understand where I'm coming from and why I needed to take a break and reevaluate. I think that's healthy for all of us at certain points of life to do that, to evaluate where they are, you know, especially if you just feel like you're churning water, you're not getting anywhere. Kind of recognize what's going wrong, what you need to cut off, what you need to focus on, reevaluate. And hey, it's always easy to give advice, but you've got to be in there and make the decision for yourself and realize when things, you know, need to be changed up. So I can't wait. I just can't wait for next year when I can go out in the summer. It's getting cold now. I don't have winter gear, so adventure time is over for now, but I can't wait for the new year to just get out there and do cool stuff again. Well, that kind of changed gear quite quickly, and I apologize, but looking to the future, this channel will still be here. I'll still be active, but I'm making no promises with regards to what content I create, how often I upload, because I'm so busy at the moment that it's very, very difficult. I'm not one of these that advocates for just grind, work your weekends, work your evenings. It's not healthy. It's not. And I'm not going to give up my weekends to keep up my YouTube channel because my weeks are so busy. I need my weekends to just switch off. So I'm not making any promises. If you leave the channel, I totally understand. Because I can no longer keep my side of the bargain, which is giving you the content that you subscribe for. I get it, guys. But saying that, I hope you all are doing well, staying safe, and hey, I'll see you soon, I guess. Bye, guys.